Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dialar's Tactics for another round table talk on a Tuesday night. Because the short answer is I was out of town visiting friends. I got home on Sunday. Was a little bit hungover. Didn't really feel like sitting down and recording a video. So you're getting this on a Tuesday. Luckily, today is kind of patch night and there's nothing going on. Well, nothing major going on. No new heroes, none of that. So strap in, grab a drink. In this video, we're just going to basically talk about the week that was, what we got coming up this week. We're going to go over my count and then thoughts on the game. So let's get to it. Let's fall in love. That was so bad. So cringe. So cringe. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start right off the hop. Let's go right to the clan content, because the season for Clan Wars and for Clan Raid has just ended. And now I can show you where we were. So you see right here, your boy, he scored 8th in the Clan Raid this season. But my guild, my clan, my compatriots, my family, well, I wouldn't go that far. So Revolution, that's the clan that I am in. You see that we got second to however you pronounce this. I know there's a couple of these people, at least one of these guys in my Discord. Shout out to you, and congratulations on getting first again. Call you the Ruskies. They got first last season, they got first this season. And look at the spread. It was like 1,500,000 points. Now, I was in discussion with said member of said clan. They went almost perfect, whereas my clan, we missed a limb. We missed a limb, and that's a cardinal sin in Clan Raid. You can't miss any limbs. Had we not missed that limb, I'm not going to shout out the clan member that screwed up. Wasn't me. But had we not missed that limb, we would have gotten first by a much more substantial margin, because you saw how close it was with leaving that limb up. So we got second. Again, that's okay. I always say that our clan is a top 3 clan, and we stuck to that. Super Trooper, congrats, Super Troopers. They've always been up there in the rankings. Nice to see you third. I have no idea who PvP is. Never seen them before. Terra, they've been in the mix. They got 5th. And then, oh boy, well, I don't know what happened, but Kimchi, the holders of the one-turn secrets, got 7th. And then Celestials, we know why they got 6th. We will not discuss thou who shall not be named. I'm sure he will out himself in the comments of this video if you really want to know. In fact, he says it on his own video. So not bad, decent. Now, this 6-day wait, that is so stupid. They already paid us out the rewards. Like today, after reset, they actually paid us out the rewards for a second. There is no reason why we have to wait 6 days to start the next season. It should just be like Forbidden Dungeon. It goes right up to the last day. So in order to do that, though, they have to give us 10 more levels in Clan Raid, because we got to rank 30 or level 30 very quickly. I would say within 10 days we were at level 30, ready to go. So they need to give us more levels to this very, very, very quickly, because the stalling is a stupid mechanic in my opinion. Now let's talk about the other clan content that finished up. So we just finished Season 2 of League 1. You can see right up here beside my noggin, League 1 Season 2 period end. And again, 6 days to calculation. This I don't mind so much. I don't mind the fact that we have to wait a week here, because that gives some people a little bit of room to do some account development and whatnot. I think that people would get burnt out if it was 3 weeks in a row and then into registration week, because once you get rolling, it's like one day turnaround. Get your teams back on defense. Go. Tag. Who's slacking? Yada, yada, yada. And ready to roll. So I don't actually mind that Clan War is only 2 weeks out of every month, or 28-day cycle, because I don't know. You tell me. Am I nuts? I just don't. I don't think I would want to do 3 weeks out of every 4. I think 2 is fine. And let's show you where we ended up. So this season, we ended up second. Second to Darkness. Now, Darkness is a competitive clan in the Celestials cluster. And look at that, Super Trooper right underneath us as well. Now, the issue is that these are kind of like fake rankings. Because had we gotten 6 teams of full defenses, that's a different story. I wouldn't say that we'd win, but the fact that people can leave defenses off and screw clans out of points to prevent them from ranking, that's something that needs to be fixed. I've said this, I'm not going to harp on it too much, but the easiest fix that needs to be made to Clan Wars like today is the fact that, or maybe after this league is done, so one more season, because if we all don't have an even kind of playing field to score points from, then this leaderboard is meaningless. But it's unfortunate because there's actually decent rewards tied to this. Like the currency's nice, the rate up summons are nice, but it's these ones that are the big payout. And you see my clan's in 5th, and we've won everything that we've been pointed at. Kudos to Darkness and Celestials in 1 and 2. But you see Super Trooper right below us as well. Hades. There's the Ruskies right there. Until they fix it, it means nothing, really. We can't really tell who is the best at PvP, clan PvP. And you see right here, season awards, like, okay, we got 2nd, but league, we're ranked 5th. And I want that banner. I want this frame. This is a selector, which doesn't really mean a whole lot nowadays, but 25 of these, I want those. So the fact that their matchmaking and their people leaving holes on defense screws us out of that. It's just not fair. It needs to be fixed. Competitive game mode, it almost doesn't matter because everything's kind of broken and we can't really tell who is actually the best in this competitive game mode. Just who's the closest to best or maybe best. So those 2 pieces of content are wrapping up. That means that the season's going to have 1 more week, and then we're going to kick off with the next season. Now, what else just ended? We can talk about... that's about it for things that just ended. We are in the middle right now of a banner. And we'll talk about the banners that are up. Let's move the old noggin. The old nugget. So you see we got the rate up Clarison and the rate up Iwarit. And then let's just get my free one of these, just so that, because that red dot is gonna haunt me in my dreams as I sit there and stare at it. But initially I liked this, the fact that they gave us return banners, and then I didn't like it, and now I kind of like it again. But what I wish they would have done is, I think it's cool that we got 2 return heroes, and then we got the events that surround those 2 heroes as well. But I still think we should have got a new hero. That way someone, especially with the fix to the summoning, which is superb, by the way. We'll just say that. Like the quality of life change to the summoning, where you pull the banner hero every 60. That should have been in-game at the beginning of the game. There aren't a whole lot of complaints from the beginning of the game till today. So the game has definitely improved over the last 107 days. Because what were my major complaints when the game started? Not enough stamina for free-to-play. They've addressed that in spades. The 25-25 login for clans was stupid. They fixed that. Not enough gold. They haven't really addressed that. The 50-50 pity system, they addressed that. They even went far beyond where I thought that they should go. Like, to get the other heroes on the way, and it doesn't reset pity. They far exceeded my expectations here. So right now, the only real complaint I have in game is Clan Wars needs more levels, which we kind of touched on. And then, Clan Raid, it needs more levels. Learn to speak Dialar. And Clan Wars needs auto set defenses. If they don't set a defense, they need to just pull from either the top of the roster or the bottom of the roster. In Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, it pulled from the top of the roster, but that system was a little bit different because you couldn't use the heroes yet on defense, and then you were kind of screwed. But they need to do something like that, and then we're good. So Clarison and Iwaret are on the rate ups for 1 more week, And then who knows what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of weird. I do want to talk about some packs here. Because if you notice, if you look up at the top of your screen, I got 88,000 crystals. All right, 88,000 crystals. How the hell did that happen? Now, that is an obscene amount of crystals, which gives me a leg up over the free-to-play when summoning on new banners, because it takes 9,000 to get a copy if you don't hit a copy before pity. 9,000 crystals, not including the rate-up summons. So this is almost 10 copies of a banner hero. Probably more than 10 with getting some along the way. And how did that come about? It came about because of these. Right here. So this for $3, $4 Canadian. Let's zoom back up to the top. This pack right here is an obscene offer for low spenders in this game. It's obscene. Now, do keep in mind this thing was going on for like 21 days or so. I think it was 21 days. Could have been 18. I don't know. Felt like more. But that's $20 a day if I want to max this out. Plus tax, you're looking at about $25 a day. Now, $25 a day times 20 days is $500. $500? Yeah, $500. $500? No. 20 times 10 is 200 times 20 is 400. Okay. $400. So this is one of those sneaky microtransactions where it looks real cheap, but if you bought it every day, for some people in a mobile game, $400 in a month is still not bad. That's not that bad at all. Me, in my old whale days, for other games, that would have been an average month. That would have been on the low end of average. But the problem with this, aside from it nickel and diming you, is that the low price point and for the obscene rewards you get out of here in Lego memory stones, stamina, and crystals, how much crystals you get, and it's a lot, for the low price point, is creating this huge divide between free-to-play low spenders and dolphins, whales. It's a huge divide, and I've felt it in Arena because now it seems like everyone and their dog has a Chivalry 10 Iwaret, and just the amount of stuff it gave you it gave you a huge boost to your account. But that screws free to play and low spenders. It really does. So where I initially looked at this as, oh my God, this is amazing for me. It's really diabolical and kind of shitty for everybody else. So I really wish they had not put this in the game. At the minimum, you could have left ones like this, or like these, right? Like these. This is a much higher price point. You see, I bought one because I wanted this Lego stone. I bought one, but then that's it. I would have stopped it there. I would have been like, okay, cool. That's a big chunk of cash this month. I kind of got a budget. But then I bought a lot of these. And I don't think, for the health of the game, I don't think it's good. Are the packs good? Yes, absolutely. For the health of the game, no. Because it creates a huge divide. And now I just got this huge stockpile of crystals that free-to-play can't get. Because they're not going to spend, $20, $40, $60 over the course of 3 weeks to buy those packs. So that's still $180 on a mobile game. That's obscene. I can kind of get away with it because I make money off content creation, but in general, that's absolutely obscene to spend $180 to $400 some dollars a month on stuff like that. But I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money if you're a spender. A lot of people, this is their hobby instead of drugs. I was going to say something else there, but I'll just shut my mouth. So that's the only thing I wanted to touch on about these packs. There's all these packs that are in here for another hour. These are trash. I would never buy these. Why would you buy this when you can buy those 100-day packs for $70 and get 20 stones? Like, these are dumb. $250. Special summons seem like they're worthless now. And 45,000 for 250? No. Not when there's those 100-day packs in game. I don't want to talk about the packs anymore. All right, so we talked about Clan Raid. We talked about Clan Wars. Let's talk about the events that are currently going on in game. If you guys are seeing this tonight when I post it, or if you see this tomorrow. So some of these 100-day events are now kicking in. You know, this one was really easy, actually. Like this 100-day event that they gave us last Tuesday was really easy to complete. Like nothing in here was hard. Whereas there was some stuff that was a little bit more difficult the first time around when we got the Knights training event or Camelot's training event. This one was like a cakewalk. It was just free stuff, which I'll take free stuff. The Clarison event, you know, that was a one-time no whammy. Just get through it. Get all your rewards. Got all my rewards. The Iwaret mission event, same thing. That was Yaskelhide. Get through it. Get all your rewards. Aldry, this guy sniped me right at the end. I had a 5,000 point lead on him, but kudos to you, sir. You got me when I wasn't looking, and that's okay because usually I don't go too hard on these. That's just fine. And then new events. So we got 3 new events. Again, we're going to move the old nugget. We got the equipment crafting event, which what you want to do to get this done really, really easy, and it's only 50, is just farm a bunch of 3-star gear. Or not farm, craft a bunch of 3-star gear. It's 50 in 6 days, meaning you have to do roughly, I don't know, what's that, like 8 a day. You can do that pretty easy. What are the rewards? Well, let's scroll. You can't see there's 2 rate ups under my head. 3 rate ups. So it's not really worth it. Like these things seem like they're a dime a dozen nowadays. But, you know, whatever. 3 rate up summons, that's still half, or 3. Oh, that's not even half a pull. That is bad. That's bad. And then we got this one. The King Arthur 100-Day Celebration Event number 2. Let's talk about number 1 first. So this one is just spend gold. Spend gold. You got to spend up to 10 million gold, which isn't that hard. But you see, each level gives you what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first 5 levels give stamina. And then these ones give these guys. Let's see. This is usually good stuff. I'm not gonna go and see what it is. If I remember correctly, we've gotten these before. These were you could get Lego memory stones out of here. You could get rate up summons. You could get all the good stuff out of here. And all you gotta do is spend 10 million gold, which is really easy in this game. I think I spent a bunch before this thing kicked off. It started, started at 7, so 40 minutes ago my time. So I missed out on a little bit, but I can easily spend 10 million gold in 2 weeks. Easy. Very, very, very easy. And then celebration event number 2 is just do stuff. It's just do stuff. And what do you get? You get a whole bunch of rate ups. Oh, you get more of these red stuff. That's good stuff. I think I'll, oh no. I was going to say I'd save them all and then do a video about it, but that's a fluff video and I don't really like to do fluff videos past the one you're watching right now. So you get 5, 10, 3, 4, 5, 15, 6, 7, 8, 20, 25, 10. So you get 10 rate ups and you get 25 special. Just for playing the game, because it's like clear power up dungeon, clear favor dungeon. And then you can see down here it's clear favor 9, clear favor 10 for the high. Oh, that's not the high rewards. The highest reward looks like it's on Arcelus, Pedarge, and Shrine of Storms. Ooh, Sealed Temple. I missed that one today because I did it all before before the thing refreshed. Clear Fortress of Arcelus, 28. So you get all you gotta do is play the game. Just play the game and collect some goodies. So those events are real nice. All right, so that's pretty much what's going on in game right now. So let's talk about how I'm doing. How am I doing? How is my account doing? All right, so we're not going to talk about this. These are all easy. So this one, I'm actually, ever since the fix to this one, and I put out a video on it, I can farm it, but my win ratio, at least the last couple days, is like a maddening 1 in 5. 1 in 5. Using this team. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm building out a different set for Anya. You see I got a full resist set. And then I'm building out just a pure counter set. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to switch Lancelot to have him as higher attack. So then she, on her S2, if we go look, so on her S2, she's going to remove debuffs. She's going to remove debuffs from everybody. So I'm building out a different set for her, and I'm going to re-gear him on his right side to get him higher attack. Or use Boars. I got to get this thing down consistent because if you guys did not know, and I know you know, this gear right here, this Ascension set, this thing is kind of OP. It's kind of OP. It really is. So you should be farming this. So I'm kind of glad they fixed it. I like that it's hard content. I like that it's a puzzle I got to solve. Because right now I'm having issues with this team. My Nika only being C4. Don't know if that hurts or hinders me. But it must a little bit. So I got a little bit more tinkering to do on there. Otherwise, like I said, it's a... 1 in 5. Forbidden Dungeon. Or Eternal Slacker, in my opinion. So normal, you see a lot more people have gotten this 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn thing down. And I'm all the way down here at 83rd. Can I get it down to 2 turns? Yeah, I can. But you see, in my group, look at that. I'm still first in the group, which lasts a week. And we've only got 1 more week on Forbidden Dungeon before this ends. So normal, that's where I am. Hard mode, I am the top 6%. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have just not even been trying anymore on 31. I've just been farming number 30. Just hammering away. Auto clearing number 30. I spent a lot of time on this one. This is the tank fight. You got to bring in a tank. Right there. Defense hero. I don't like it. And I gave up. So called me a quitter, but I gave up on that. Ended at 30. Everything else is full clear. Not a problem. Everything else is gravy. Now, let's talk about... What do I want to talk about now? Let's talk... I think that's it. That's just the... Yeah, okay. You can see my power up there, 587. A good chunk of that is I got my castle level 17 today. But I am out of wood and iron because I've been crafting gear like a madman. I've been crafting an absurd amount of gear in the last couple days. And now I'm out. I'm out of that stuff. What have I been doing? All right. Well, let's go look. Okay. Like we said, Anya. You see that I have switched to a full resist set. I'll explain why later. And then what I used to have was like a counter / resist. But now for Padarja's Sanctuary, I'm trying to make a full counter set in order for her to counter more, because she wasn't countering enough, in my opinion. The only thing is this I got the set pretty much built except for this one. I need more. I need this to be an effect resistance neck. So I've been crafting them. I just haven't been getting them. So I'm going to keep going for now. This is what she's going to have on her until I can get it. But my resistance is low at 70%, which is going to hinder my counter damage. I really, really, really do need that that neck piece to roll a 6-star effect resistance. So I've been working on her. That's where a bunch of my gear crafting is gone. Like I said, this is a full resist set. I got my resist up to about 170. 170, which I like. I like it a lot. I'll show you why later. Series, I've pumped a lot of chivalries into my series, and now I got her finally as of an hour ago. I finally got her C9. Now, I'm not one of the fastest people on the planet, nor in this game. In fact, I hate running. But I am a whopping 415 speed, which is 25 off of max. If you guys watched Loki's video, which I'm sure you did, you know he did the math that the max for series is 440. There's a couple things I can get, like this one is only a +2. This one is only a +2. So I can get another 6 there. I can get another 6 there. So there's 10 out of the 25. That's missing 1. That's missing 2. That's missing 2. So that's 5. So that's 15 out of the 25. And then here's another 5. So there's 20 out of the 25. And is it on this one? Oh, 3. So that gets me close. So a lot of gear stuff I can work on, but I feel like I've been crafting gear for her forever. And now I finally got her up there. So my speed team is ready. So I did a lot of work on her this week, and I did a ton of work on Iwi. So Iwi is C10 because of those 100-day packs and just pulling on his banner. And I got an obscene amount of him. And you see what gear he's rocking. He's running the Ascension set. He's running the Ascension set. Now, obviously, I would prefer to have a 6-star attack neck and a 6-star attack ring. That would make me a little bit better. And then right now, I'm running crit damage, and I got his crit rate high. A little higher than normal, 70%, and that is to try to counter some of the Nikas in Arena. And that's why his crit rate's so high. You don't need that much crit rate for PvE, just for PvP. Hit accuracy, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And I'm running a crit damage banner, and I do believe there's my Pierce one right there, but Pierce is for PvE, and crit damage is for PvP. 70-87. So, and he does okay. Sorry. Oh, now the comments are going to hate me. She does okay. She does okay in Arena. So Morgan is now slower. So this is her typical vigor accuracy set. And then I gave her Sari's speed set that she had prior. And she used to be at 400 speed and she dropped down to 354. So she is slower, but she can be slower if you're running Sari's really, really fast. I got another Chivalry on my Guinevere. So now, this is nice. This is very, very nice. That's C8, so 100% independent chance to inflict damage dealt decrease 2 on each enemy for 1 turn. What does that do? That helps me survive that initial volley in PvP. Because if you guys haven't seen it, if you're going up against these C10 Iwarets, they can wipe your entire team in 1 turn. We'll probably see that. What else? I got a 6-star Lance. I awakened him to 6-star. And then I think I worked on some rares, actually. You see I got Rosie up to C10 and 6-star for Clan Raid. I got Anguish 6-star. I do believe he was 6-star last week. I got Arthur 6-star fully awakened. I even got Arduin 6-star awakened. Why? I don't know, because I'm stupid. And then I did some work on my Bodwin. He is also 6-star, 6 purple star awakened. I did work on his relics, so I had him in the wind before. Now he's in the ice for a team that I'm going to show you. And then good old Boars, he needs some more of these. Because this is like the counter attack. You need this weapon. If you're going to run old Boars in Pedarge's Sanctuary. So let's hope that it goes in the right place. It's not going to. It did. Okay, cool. I need 1 more in there. And then that's pretty much all I did to my account. Okay, now let's talk about Arena. Let's talk about Arena, because this is where I have made some changes. A lot of changes. So let's see, how am I doing? So I did make Master 1, the ranks reset. Before it reset, I was at 71, 88, something like that. So just into Master, but until I had, now I have C9 series, so that might help. But I had issues climbing because everyone seemed to have, with all those Lego memory stones from the 100-day packs, everybody else had C9 series. Everybody else had C10 Iwaret. It was kind of silly. So let's see if I can find a defense. No, can't find a defense. So I'm running 2 different teams. One for offense, one for defense, but sometimes I run one for my defense team on offense. So let's see. This team right here. Or should we go this one down here? Well, first of all, I'll show you the team I'm running on offense. So this is an offense team. There's lots of ways. I don't spend the time because I'm not that into it. I don't spend the time doing manual very much, so I just run it on auto. So let's see how this one does on auto. Let's see. Oh, I think my Morgan is in the wrong gear set. Let's see if that matters. Oh, look at, he's already faster than me, so I'm screwed. So I'm gonna die. Yeah, and I'm dead. Oh, you didn't get it. Okay, well, am I somehow going to pull this out of the depths? Yes, I did. And and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the power of a C10 Iwi in an Ascension set. I'm losing my voice again. Kind of sucks. All right, so that showed off that team. I want to find just your typical speed team. Here we go. Right here. I think this is one. So, Mudlin. So, you see it's a C9 series. He's got a C... Oh, it's the Frost. It's Frost Nika, though. Let's show you the team that I'm running. The other team I was building. Okay, so it is Nika, Anya, Guinevere, and Bodwin. All right, but we want this as Frost, and everything else is cool. And we want to make sure she's in the resist set. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's make sure my skills are still set. They are, and let's rip it. Now, the issue with this team is that it can stall out against that Frost Nika, but it can take the hits from old Iwi there. So watch. Iwi's gonna... Oh, but now Iwi's got that big old... Now Iwi's fully loaded. So you see, though, didn't really do too much to my Anya. Problem is, though, is that now this team's weird because I don't. It's because Anya doesn't have the counterattack because she doesn't have her counter set. What I'm relying on is this right here, and whack, boom. Yeah, but now the issue is that since old Nika here is a Frost element, I don't have the damage to get through these guys. And then, you know, Ceres is just sitting here stripping buffs, stripping buffs, stripping buffs, stripping buffs. It just sucks. What this team handles a little bit better is the Flame Nika team. So that same team lineup, but with Flame Nika. So here's one with, this is Mustang John. He is, I think he's a leader, if not the leader of Super Troopers. Let's try him or Frostivis. Frostivis. So let's just go against Frostivis because that's more your typical team. It's a wind series. And it is... No, let's go C9. Let's go to C9. Let's test Mustang's team. Hopefully he's got a flame... yeah, flame. Okay, so this is more ideal. So, Anya sitting there. No, oh, there was the counterattack. So now, counterattack. And now he's going to go, or she was going to go. It's not going to do anything. Counterattack. And now pretty much the whole team is dead. Yep, and counterattack, please. And then she finally goes, takes her turn, and kills. So that's the team that I was building this week, or today, I should say today, on the advice of a certain someone. So shout out to you. You know who you are in my Discord. And I do believe they are in one of the CLS clans. I think he's the leader of a CLS clan, Kingslayers. So shout out to you, sir. I do like the team on defense, but it does have its moments where it fails. And like I said, that's usually on a Frost Nika, because Frost Nika isn't triggering the counterattack from Anya. So let's try it one more time. See if this is another team. Yep, this is the typical team. So I'm going up against the typical speed team. And then they're going to pass it to Iwi. Oh, that guy does not have his Iwi set up properly. Oh. Whack! So now, no counterattack. Alright, am I going to get hung up? Alright, so you got to... Ah, you didn't kill her. You didn't kill her. So that's not good. So now the issue I find is I can never get counterattack up because Ceres just keeps stripping them. And you saw him running Iwi using the S2. Oh, and now she's going to strip my counterattack off. Him running Iwi in the S2 really kind of screwed me over. Yeah, I'm done. So, I don't know. I built that team. It works okay against your standard team if they're running it the standard way. But anybody can just kind of do what they want to do. Let's try. Oh, HWZ, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try it against his team. That's another fellow content creator. Hi, HW. So you notice too that he's running Iwi in a safeguard set. Which is probably going to prevent me from killing her. No counterattacks. Will I be able to kill her when Anya finally goes? Oh, got close. There it is. So, just something to consider. Something to consider. A different variation of a team. Thing is, if Ceres just keeps stripping buffs, then I never go, and I can never attack because this team doesn't have enough counterattack otherwise. So you see, that was actually her C3. And yeah, we're just gonna sit here spinning our wheels. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to try a little finagling. So let's... Because she was never counterattacking. So the thing with her being in the resist... let's just try something. Let's go back and let's put some of her old gear back on. So let's get that counter gear. So... Equip, and then it was this and this. All right. That's right. Endurance. So endurance was kind of counter manning the Pierce from that team, but. Let's see, where's her other banner? Where's she at? For crit rate 73. endurance, and then I think this was the one I had on her before. Effect resistance. Effect resistance. This, yeah. I don't think the endurance is what I need. I think I need the crit damage. So let's go back to this and see if I can still survive with this team now that I've got. Let's go. I think Zexi's running Clarison. See if I can survive an EW hit now. And I'm sorry that now it's just become a PvP video. But PvP matters. So at least now with them stripping buffs, I still have some innate. There we go. I still have some innate counter chance. Didn't hurt as bad because this is a tank team with the C8 Guinevere. Ouch. Okay, now I get to go and I'm going to kill you. Whack. And you're dead. So that worked okay. Alright, so maybe I do want the counter. I thought I was being... Oh, so this guy's running a tank team. Here we go. I think this is a normal team. It's got Ice Morgan, or Frost Morgan, and Fire Nika. Let's see if his Iwaret can kill my Anya. Nope. Nope. Okay, so that's nice. And then I heal her right back up. But you gotta attack a little bit more there, baby doll. Because now Ceres is stripping your stuff. Yeah, she's just not she's not hitting as hard either without all that resist gear. Alright, so mission failed. Alright, we're going to wrap that up there. I'm going to go put that gear back on because it seemed to be, I don't know, it seemed to do things. Tell me down in the comment section what you think of that. But that's the team I was working on today, was that tank team. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for today. What are we? March 11th. Wow, March is flying by. So next week, we'll hopefully have a new hero. I wouldn't mind some more return banners, but we'll see. We'll see. So word of the day is my little trinket here that I got in Mexico. If you see, it's a little, like an ornate, just little skull molder. You know, you see these everywhere down there. So it's not a sugar skull, but we're going to call it a sugar skull for the purpose of this video. So the safe word of the day is sugar skull. Say that, or put that down in the comment section below. I'll know you made it to the end of this video, and I will thank you profusely. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, cheers, peace, bye-bye.